The Nintendo Switch Flash Card, what is it all about and why has it been blowing up the internet, especially on Twitter? Everything is going to be answered on this video. So let's get started and see what's up. Welcome back to YinYangTK everyone, and today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch Flash Card controversy that has been surfacing at the beginning of basically Christmas. And it was a very weird Christmas for Nintendo because on December 22nd, about 3 days before Christmas, this bombshell news happened, and is exactly what you're seeing right now. So this tweet was posted by this person by the name of AfterTimeX, in which says that exciting news for the Nintendo Switch scene. We have obtained from one of our followers an exclusive video from an upcoming product this person is a beta tester for. Apparently, a flash card type device is coming pretty soon for the Nintendo Switch, which supports all firmwares, all console types from all regions. Although it was a long overdue, we were a bit skeptical, and we asked some kind of proof. To our surprise, this person sent us soon after a video demonstrating the product in use, and it seems pretty legit. Anyway, we are told that this product is ready and they are apparently shipping the first units in January 2024, so we should learn more very soon. We were promised more updates soon, so we make sure to follow us for the latest news of this device on this Twitter platform. So what you're seeing right now, you're seeing on this video that you see this person does not want to get shown. He has white gloves, right? You don't know even what race they are, and you just see this little cart thing that is being pushed inside the Nintendo Switch. And if you look closely, there's actually kind of like a green light on the very corner, and every time he inserts that little drive into the Nintendo Switch, a new game appears, and you have to basically eject it and put it back in every single time to get the new game to work. So this is crazy right now. So you're basically pirating games from this freaking little flash cart, right? And just recently we got updated news about this. So there's actually updated news that was recently posted by AfterTimeX. More details has been uncovered about the first Switch flash card. After some digging around by our AfterTimeX journalist, it was discovered that the Switch flash card in fact has a name, the MIG Switch, and they agreed to answer a few of our questions about some points that weren't fully clear to us after watching the short video from one of their beta testers last week. As their product is ready now, they also kindly offer us a review sample, but our staff have declined because, for one, we are not a review site, and also because of the legal ambiguity of the game's backups in our team's countries. And most important, our opinion is that although they are marketing their product as a backup and development device on their website MIGSwitch.com, it is clear that many video gamers will use it solely as an ultra convenient piracy tool on their Nintendo Switch consoles. After reviewing their website, it seems that also that the backup ROM that are currently floating around out there on the internet are not supported, as the format that the MIG Switch uses is slightly different. We do not understand all the technical reasons behind this change, but you can be sure that the scene release groups won't take long to make compatible repacks available in the piracy masses out there, as the instructions published on their website are clear, so it seems to be a very simple process. In speaking more with their beta tester about online play, as the MIG Switch refused to answer any questions not related to pure backup play, he told us that he used one of the game's curt UID, which he never shared to anyone before, to be able to play online on his other game's backups. But so far, he has never experienced any issues. Now, of course, this will have to be verified in the long run, with many gamers online using this trick. But the team did confirm their product has been tested and works on every single existing model of the Switch they could find, and are very confident that they will be all fully supported. Reading the comments from our ATX followers on X, we also inquired about the choice of using the game's eject function to switch to the next ROM onto the inserted SD card, and if they fear it could damage the game port with the long-term use. The answer was that real-life usage is not like the video that the beta tester released, meaning you don't switch your games every other second or every minute, and the overall quality of your Switch is high, including the game port, but they didn't close the door to designing a second version of their MIG flash card, which the switch on the card itself, and they were quick to point out they considered the size of the actual game cartridge. There is more chances for the tiny switch to break with long-term usage than the console game port itself, which is sturdy. We guess that overall user demand will in the end decide the fate of them releasing a different version with a built-in switch. Finally, the last and maybe most important question for would-be buyers, we asked the big one: can Nintendo block your product with a firmware update? Their answer was a quite confident no, although only time will tell. Plus, they told us our product design is fully and conveniently upgradable and to be continued. And then we see the picture of the MIG switch. So you're seeing right now that that's how it looks like. It almost looks exactly like a Nintendo Switch cartridge, right? The only difference is that you actually see the SD card that's actually on the bottom left hand. Now, something that is very interesting to say the least, right, is actually when you click into their website, this is the thing that pops up right now. It says the MIG Switch is a third-party backup and development device for the Nintendo Switch company, not endorsed nor licensed by the Nintendo company of Japan. Before ordering or using the MIG Switch, you must carefully document yourself about the legality of creating backups for your own game cartridges in your country or jurisdiction. Backing up your own legally owned games is surprisingly not permitted in every country and constitute a serious offense in some. MIG Switch does not approve the use of its device with ROMs of games that you do not own, downloaded from the internet, or owned by a friend or an outside source, besides the fact that it's illegal and will void our warranty and support. And then it says, if you check, okay, I read and understood, agree to proceed to the MIGSwitch.com, and then you basically put accept. So there is already a red flag right here from what I'm seeing right now. This itself is telling you that if you get caught pirating games on that freaking MIG Switch, that's on you, because they already put it out there is that this thing is not made to pirate games. And if you get caught by Nintendo pirating the games, that is on you, even though this whole thing smells a little fishy to me, because it's already telling you that it could do that. So once you hit accept, you go to this page and it just shows, you know, what the web page is. It says MIG Switch, has like a play on it, and it has 5 different sections: home, product, back up your games, downloads, and contact us. So it says make a change, live free, join the revolution, easy backup, plug and play. So it gives you a little bit of the kind of the rundown of what's been going on so far. So it's saying, going from the top, it's saying, we are now accepting distributors pre-orders for the MIG Switch products. Please email us if you are interested for more information. Deliveries will start in January 2024, first in limited quantities, with full availability expected for March or April of 2024. With the high demands we are receiving, please bear with us until we can complete all the pre-orders so you can receive your MIG Switch unit. Important note, we do not sell retail to end users. Please contact a distributor near you for private purchase. And then it's also showing like some of the other messages of what was going on about testing it and saying it when it's going to go for shipping, all the way from the very beginning, saying like the final testing progress. It says that for more than a year of development, the first MIG Switch product units have been sent to our beta testing team to ensure bulletproof, flawless user experience on any Switch type, region, or firmware. So already they were already making this already about a year ago. But the thing that it also is kind of eye-catching, if you notice at the bottom right now, it says copyright MIG Switch 2023. A product of MIG Switch developed and produced in the Russian Federation, and then you see the writing and also in the Russian language. That itself is giving me some red flags right now. The next thing that you see on this website is the product, right? So we're seeing again how the product is. It's saying right on the left side, right, you see the MIG Switch, and it says plug and play, easy backup, micro SD card not included. Of course, MIG Switch is the only backup and developed device for all Nintendo Switch consoles, regardless of the version, firmware, and type, regular or light, that does not require any installation or modification of the console. Simply plug and play. Ease for use always in our mind when developing the MIG Switch, and you can see the results in the download section of our site, MIG Switch. So the device consists of have two products: the MIG switch cart, a micro SD card that is required, not included, and the MIG switch dumper to back up your legally owned Nintendo Switch games. So now we go to back up your games, right? So we go to your backup your games, and it says to back up your games, you will need either the MIG switch dumper or a modified switch with this tool and proper parameters that you can find below. And it just gives you instructions. You will need a hacked there you go, switch, which can run a homebrew application, which is the NX dump tool. You will need the latest rewrite release version of the NX dump tool, and it gives you kind of like examples of how to do it. To make the complete ROM dump, you must select and dump the following files. When dumping, select no for a prepared key data and keep certificate. So it's just giving you some instructions of how you're supposed to, dump the files. And then for downloads, you will need this section of the latest MIG switch firmware to download when available. The current version is V1.0, and it says the instructions right here. Prepare your micro SD card, format your micro SD card, and then how, it goes from step to step, how to launch the game. It says select the game to launch by ejecting and reinserting the game cart. Upon launching the game, same game will appear every reinsert. To unlock, eject the game cart when the LED lights turns green. And there's even an online mode. The online mode is only recommended with a fully complete game dump. If the valid certificate, card ID set, or the card UID is missing, the online mode is not recommended and it can lead to a ban. The MIG dump instructions: insert the game card into the dumper slot, plug in the dumper to the PC with a USB cable, and then number 3, mass storage device will appear with the folder that says this, and copy that folder to create a backup. And then the last but not least, it says right here, please fill in a form below to contact us. Note, we'll only reply to messages in Russian or in English. You better know your Russian, your English. You actually have to put your email, reason to contact us, and message. This is the only way that you can actually purchase this game. There is no store. There is no way to purchase this game unless you contact them. These are red flags, guys. This is not good. And I know for sure that Nintendo, they're not gonna go by without a fight, and they are gonna take some legal actions. So this is the thing, guys. There are so many red flags. Number 1, this little flash card thing, or the MIG switch, you have to reinsert it every single time that you want to play a different game. And that itself is very weird. That is gonna mess up basically your Switch port open, and what's gonna happen? You have to buy a new Switch. You could basically destroy your Switch from the inside. Now, this is the thing that's very interesting too. They say that you can actually play online using this MIG switch, and they even tells you on the instructions, if you do not do it properly, you could be banned from that, and then Nintendo will find you, and they're gonna see that it's not that hard to look for your IP address, and then Nintendo's gonna take some legal actions on you. And even though you can say that you bought it from a third party, that third party, the MIG switch, is not going to have anything to do with it, because they already said from their very first statement that you go into their website is that we do not condone, or this thing is not for piracy. If you do that in your own country, that's on you. So they're already telling you to do the thing that they are not going to be responsible for. Again, take it with a grain of salt. If this thing goes south, I don't want to be in that part of it. All I can tell you this from my perspective is that this looks like a scam. First, that it's coming from Russia, that this thing can only be purchased through an email. There doesn't seem that there's a way to refund your money. And what is the chances that they're going to steal your information once you sent that stuff to that? I don't know. This is just so weird, and I have a feeling that it's gonna get ugly really fast. And now that they said that they're gonna already send all of their products, the MIG switch, by January, and they should be already sending them all until March or April, it's very scary. In my opinion, I would stay away from it. For any type of Switch players, I would not even touch it. I would not even think about it. I would just try to get away from that situation as far as possible, because you do not want to meet or face Nintendo ninjas, right? If you don't know what the Nintendo ninjas are, those are very scary ninjas that could literally destroy you legally and financially. So what about you guys? What did you guys think about this, the MIG switch? Write your comments below. And if you like the content of this video, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications so you know when future videos are available. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today. And again, stay awesome.